Welcome to This Week in Astrology. This is episode number 608 for August 16 through 31, 2022. A fiery Virgo new moon, tightly squared by Mars, highlights August's second half. We also have 4 aspect patterns, mostly focused on Mercury, including a grand trine, mystic rectangle, kite, and Thor's hammer. We also have Uranus turning retrograde. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm your host, Benjamin Bernstein. I record these forecasts as an audio podcast and a video, so take your pick. The video version includes detailed chart graphics, which you can also see in my written forecasts at astroshaman.com. Check out our website, thisweekinastrology.com, where you can hear the show and subscribe to podcast updates. And if you have not already, be sure to click the link in the show notes for 2 chances to win a free Astrology Plus session with me each month. As of August 16, the moon is waning. There was an Aquarius full moon on August 11th. We have 3 retrograde planets, Pluto, Jupiter, and Chiron, and we have 5 continuing aspect patterns. Details on all this and links to everything is in the show notes. Let's get on to our individual days of this forecast. On Tuesday, August 16, 2 Mercury-focused aspect patterns amplify the winged messenger's potential today. First, your mental abilities are smoothly and powerfully energized by a grand trine with Mercury, Mars, and Pluto. It starts today on August 16, peaks on the 25th, and ends on the 31st. Mercury, the focal point of this grand trine, represents learning, communication, and teaching. Mars amplifies this theme because of his placement in Gemini. Mercury is in Virgo, which offers the additional themes of service, health, and precise attention to detail. Mars lets you act with boldness, leadership, and entrepreneurial spirit. Pluto adds power and the potential for wealth into the mix. Finally, Pluto's trine with Mercury can help you think more deeply and persistently. It also supports investigation, detective work, and research. A mentally stimulating mystic rectangle is our second Mercury-focused aspect pattern. It started on August 10th, peaks today on the 16th, and ends on the 21st. It includes Mercury, Juno, Uranus, and the lunar nodes. Mercury, dignified in Virgo, is lit up to help you learn, think, and teach with that enhanced eye for detail. Uranus, divine mind, trines Mercury, human mind, easing the way for intuitive hits and fresh insights. Juno invites you to do this mentally focused work in some type of committed partnership, and the lunar nodes would love it if all this aligns with your life purpose. On Friday, August 19, Mercury formed a kite with Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto on August 15. This harmonious aspect pattern peaks today on the 19th and ends on the 24th. I interpreted this on my previous podcast and do not want to bore you by repeating all the information about the standalone mini grand trine that has in it Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. So that information is in my written forecast if you want to read it there. I'm going to restrict this interpretation to the kite itself that Mercury forms with the outer planets. Mercury gives a bit of stimulation to the mini grand trine, but the outer planets juice up Mercury big time. Mercury, dignified in Virgo, is energized to help you learn, think, and teach with an enhanced eye for detail. A lot of Mercury this time. You're going to hear those words a lot. Again, Uranus, divine mind, trines Mercury, human mind, easing the way for intuitive hits and fresh insights. Instead of a flash, Neptune can give your mind a constant flow of intuition. This can help you operate in the zone. You can also receive a lot more inspired creativity. Pluto can give a big power up to your thinking. It can also help you think more deeply and with greater focus. As Lord of the Underworld, Pluto can help you focus your thoughts on healing emotional traumas. My healing invocation can help speed up this process. You can learn how to do it at the following site: Instant Divine Assistance, your free guide to fast and easy awakening and healing. Actually, it's not so much a site, it's a link on my site as you're seeing on the screen if you're watching the video. Anyhow, if you're not watching the video, you can go to astroshaman.com. In the upper right corner, there's the words Instant Divine Assistance. Just click that and it'll take you right to where you need to go. This is also linked in the show notes. On Saturday, August 20th, a 13-day Grand Cross starts today on the 20th, peaks on the 27th, ends on September 1st. It includes Venus, Saturn, Uranus, and the lunar nodes. This supercharges all Venus themes, including relationship, creativity, and finance. Since Venus is in Leo, we can include more themes: leadership, being an entertainer, interacting with kids, including your inner children, and getting enough rest, relaxation, and recreation. Saturn's job is to bring up challenges in these areas that need your attention, adjust or release as appropriate. Where you're on track, Saturn will help you with your maturity, discipline, planning, and time management. Uranus will throw a lightning bolt to disrupt anything in these areas not aligned with your life purpose, which is the theme of the lunar nodes. Uranus will make things crazy, chaotic, or unpredictable enough to get your attention. Then he'll pop down an intuitive flash to guide you, which you would be very wise to follow. Energy flows both ways, so Venus also energizes the Saturn-Uranus lunar nodes T-square. To learn more about that, follow the link in the show notes. On Monday, August 22nd, the Sun enters Virgo at 11:16 p.m. EDT. For the next month, it'll be easier to focus on service, health, and the little details. Be careful not to be unreasonably demanding of others or too hard on yourself. On Wednesday, August 24th, Uranus turns retrograde at 9:54 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time at 19 degrees Taurus, actually 18:55, but 19 is close enough. The strangest planet will turn direct again on January 22nd of 2023 at 15 degrees Taurus, well, 14 degrees 56 minutes, close enough. Planets are most powerful when they change directions, so this is a great time to reflect on the core themes of Uranus in your life. How well are you using your unique genius? Are you accepting what's unusual about you and showing it to the world as appropriate? Are you following your intuitive hits? Are you serving others with your special talents that you most love to use? What sensitive natal planets and points do you have between 16 and 22 degrees in the fixed signs? Those are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. The themes represented by these planets and points will be strongly affected by Uranus turning retrograde. If you experience chaos, shock, or unpleasant surprises relating to one of these themes, what do you need to change or release? On the other hand, the universe will show its approval in these areas if you feel positively electrified or get intuitive hits to jump to the next level. On Thursday, August 25th, the Mercury-Mars-Pluto grand trine that started on the 16th peaks today on the 25th and ends on August 31st. I already talked about that. Friday, August 26th, Mercury has already starred in several aspect patterns this month, and here's one more, a Thor's hammer. This one has Mercury, Saturn, and Uranus. It starts today on August 26th, peaks on the 31st, and ends on September 8th. Once again, Uranus divine mind can inspire Mercury human mind with brilliant breakthrough ideas. Saturn might resist them just because they're unfamiliar, or could help you cautiously and carefully evaluate them. What if Saturn gives a thumbs up? He can help you structure the idea, create a system to support it, and discipline you to carry it through. Or rather, you can discipline yourself. He'll just help. On Saturday, August 27th, there's a new moon at 4:17 a.m. EDT. That's at 4 degrees 3 minutes Virgo. Any Virgo new moon is great for new beginnings or refreshed energy in the areas of service, health, and attention to detail. What about its aspects? This lunation features a T-square with the luminaries Mars and Vesta. Let's start with Mars, whose square to the Sun and Moon is nearly exact. Its most obvious effect is to energize this new moon's potentials. Mars can represent the warrior, pioneer, entrepreneur, and sexual being. To whatever degree these archetypes fit what you're doing, Mars can help you embrace them. Mars is in Gemini, which fires up learning, teaching, and communication, the great Mercury-Gemini triumvirate there. Vesta's aspects to the other planets are loose, but she forms the third corner of a T-square with Mars and the luminaries. What selfless service are you energized to offer to a higher cause? This new moon features a mystical Sabian symbol, quote, a man becoming aware of nature spirits and normally unseen spiritual energies, end quote. Definitely one of my favorite Sabian symbols. Let's relate this to some Virgo archetypes, since it is a Virgo new moon. Your ability to heal yourself or others is amplified the more you tune into spiritual energies, and the effectiveness of any service you offer is increased the more you connect with these unseen energies, since this makes you a better conduit for them. Also, on August 27, the Venus, Saturn, Uranus lunar nodes grand cross that started on August 20th and that we've already discussed peaks today on the 27th and ends on September 1st. Announcements. Big thanks to everyone who rated the 6 finalists in my book cover poll. I was delighted to receive almost 6,000 votes. Wow. You can see the final version of the cover on my site. I just updated it today. Just click the link in the show notes or go to the homepage of astroshaman.com. I also want to thank the 26 beta readers who gave me helpful feedback on the manuscript. I've read all their comments through twice and am busy integrating them now into the manuscript. The book will be so much better because they share their insights. By the way, the book's title is Instant Divine Assistance, Your Complete Guide to Fast and Easy Spiritual Awakening, Healing, and More. The ebook and paperback will be available on Amazon in early October. The audiobook, which I will narrate, will hopefully hit Audible by the end of the year. Also, Awakening Plus events support your individual healing and awakening, as well as global spiritual awakening. Not a member yet? Join one of our free events. 2 calls are open to the public each month, including one coming up the rest of August. Experience how Awakening Plus can accelerate your personal evolution. Here's the dates and titles of our events in the second half of August. They're all at 8 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Events are members only, unless I mention that it's public, and again, there is one public one I'll mention. So every Monday, we do New Earth Support Team. Wednesday, August 17, Shamanic Breathwork. And then that free public event is on Wednesday, August 24th. It's called Gentle Group Healing. This event gives each person the healing that serves their highest good as gently as possible. We'll invoke healing, relax, and let the divine work its restorative magic. That'll take about 60 minutes. Other members-only events, Thursday, August 25th, Ask Us Anything, and on August 31st, a brand new event called Custom Invocations. We're each going to call in the energies we specifically want for ourselves, and the group energy will support everyone doing it. First time we've done it, I think it's going to be awesome. So we would love to have you join our supportive online community. Members receive these exclusive benefits. 9 of our 11 Zoom calls each month are members only. We have an archive of over 450 life-transforming events, and there's a best of guide to help you easily choose the ones you want. We have 3 courses so far. One is Instant Divine Assistance, Fast and Easy Awakening and Healing. Another is called Self-Guided Internal Family Systems Therapy. Another, Your Divine Allies, Let Them Help You More. We also have monthly astrology mini reading calls, monthly community support calls, monthly Ask Us Anything calls. Brand new, we have a monthly office hours call now. We have a members helping members service. You can connect with an accountability partner, connect in our private forum, and you will be constantly supported by the Awakening Plus group energy field. Learn more about this at awakeningplus.com. And by the way, it's extremely affordable. Thanks for being here. Once again, I'm Benjamin Bernstein with astroshaman.com. I can serve you with astrology readings, shamanic healing, and one-of-a-kind life coaching. All my one-on-one services are equally effective in person or long distance. I do virtually everything long distance these days. I also offer an unbeatable price on SolarFire, the #1 astrology software for Windows. And as I mentioned, I run the Awakening Plus online membership for spiritual support. You can learn all about this and more at astroshaman.com. And to see the show notes, go to astroshaman.com/608. Please reach out if you have any questions. My email, benjamin@astroshaman.com. My number for voice and text, 828-338-9852. Would love to connect with you. We're wrapping up. Please leave me a 5-star rating, review, or comment wherever you're getting this episode, so others who also love astrology and spirituality can find it. Thanks again for spending this time with me. I wish you infinite blessings as the stars light your way.